Hello and welcome to a Dominion 6 quick tip around retreating, its mechanics and how it works. I got quite a lot of questions regarding the retreat mechanics and when and how to use them during my tutorial series, so hopefully this will clear a lot of things up. When an army retreats from a battle in a province, it first sees if there are any remaining commanders left and goes through them first. Retreating commanders from a battle will try and make a smart retreat at a 75% chance of success. If they are in native terrain, then they also get an additional second chance to be smart if the first fails, but at a 50% chance. If the commander makes a smart retreat, then they will either retreat into a fort if there is one in the same province, or if not, will move into another friendly controlled province at random. If one of our scouts were found in the land arena and they made a smart retreat check, then they would retreat back to Ulm. If, however, they fail their smart retreat check, they will instead move into a completely random adjacent province. This can be friendly or unfriendly. If your commander is leading troops, troops will follow their leader, whose army they were in, if they can make a morale check. The squad's morale bonus counts as double for this check. On top of this, undisciplined units suffer an additional -3 penalty, and if you're in skirmish formation, then the -1 penalty to the squad bonus is doubled for this check. If the troops fail the check to follow their commander, or if their commander is dead, then they will individually check to see if they do a smart retreat at a 50% chance, with the additional check for being in native territory applying a second 50% chance. And then after that they will retreat accordingly. If a unit does not do a smart retreat, they will then move into a randomly selected adjacent province, regardless of whether or not it is friendly. If a unit retreats into an enemy province, then they are killed. This also includes scouts or units with stealth. You can set your scouts to retreat from battles, and it can be useful keeping them alive, but unless they can path their way to a friendly province, then they will just die. Sometimes it's better off to just try and take a few guys with you in that case. Scouts that you have set up on border provinces, as well as other stealthy units, should be set to retreat if they are spotted just so they can get away, or if you could think you can take them, set them as normal. If you are defending a castle, let's say that we are defending in Ulm, and the castle is being stormed and some of your units retreat, then they will go through the same smart retreat check as in normal retreating. If your units are smart, then they will retreat further into the castle, and if you manage to win the battle, then they will reappear inside the castle on the start of the next turn. If you lose the battle, or if their retreat was not a smart one, then they will be killed instead. When defending inside a castle, commanders are always smart, and lone units, or those that fail to follow their commanders, get another 50% additional check to see if they're able to do a smart retreat. As a side note, if you retreat while you're being targeted by an assassination, this will cause your commanders to be killed. Fortunately, being an assassination target now in Dominion 6, you're regarded as surprised, so your unit will not follow any scripting orders you've given it, instead the AI will decide what to do, for better or worse. So let's use our spy here as an example. Both of them are currently set up to retreat from battles. If one of our spies is found in the land arena, and he manages to retreat, he will then see if he manages to do a smart retreat. If he does, then he'll head back to Ulm. If not, he'll retreat into one of the random neighbouring provinces, and if it's not a friendly one, he'll die. We'll also send one of our guys over to the trackless woods, which is surrounded by enemies. I've also set up 81 province defence there, so it's likely he'll be found. So as we can see here, both of our scouts were found. If you click on a battle, you can view the retreat details, so here we can see that Lars the spy successfully retreated to Ulm. Now, it doesn't tell us if he did this because he was smart or if he just randomly selected it. Overall, the output doesn't matter. The main thing is he's safe and sound. In contrast, we have ChazzyBurger, who was in the trackless woods. If we look at his retreat details, we can see that he was killed when he retreated into enemy territory, which will always happen if you're surrounded by enemy territory. Overall, retreating is a powerful tool for certain situations and for keeping valuable commanders and mages alive. It can be very good to use if you have site searchers going around within your own territory. Setting them to retreat means that if you're suddenly attacked by an independent force through to an event, then they'll be able to retreat off the field and should be safe. Be careful about this though if the enemy has the ability to sneak attack you. you might end up just losing all your provinces and losing a bunch of mages when they didn't even put up a fight. Anyway, I hope this quick tips video was useful to you. Please let me know in the comments if there's anything else you'd like to see. And until next time, take care.